This is VintageToiletsVT. Welcome to Video 101. What you are about to see is footage from a video taken in June 2017, just over 2 years ago, and shared privately with the two Google Plus toilet community groups that I was a member of at the time. The summer of 2017 involved several installations of my vintage toilets. The 1936 standard Modernus was supposed to be the third installation of that year. However, there was an accident during installation that caused some repairable damage to the spud opening at the back of the bowl. In this video, you will see what was supposed to happen in June of 2017, what really happened, and the repair that restored the 1936 Modernus to good health. The 1952 Gerber Jefferson is soaking in toilet bowl cleaner, and it is going to be removed, and the 1936 standard Modernus bowl will take its place. This will be the third of 4 or possibly 5 installations in here this year. The Jefferson has been scrubbed, and now it's time to rinse it out. As you saw, the plan was to install the 1936 standard Modernus in this space. I had the bowl all put together, and I'd set it up, installed it, and when I tested it, this joint here would not stop dripping. The more I tightened it, the worse it got. So I decided to take the whole thing apart and check the gasket inside. At that point, I tried to loosen the nut, and it ended up pulling the spud out of the bowl, and the wrench slipped, and it took a chip out of the back of the bowl. So I had like shards of china down here. Turns out it was really only glaze, and the bowl will probably be okay because there's enough space inside where I can put in a new spud and it will seal. But still, it really made me mad to have a beautiful antique damaged in this way. So at that point, I was not going to reinstall the Jefferson that I had just taken out. So I went back to town, went back to the storage unit, and brought back the 1950 standard Compton and put it in just so I would have a toilet in here. The Compton, as you well know, is a beautiful toilet, and it functions well, except every once in a while a single sheet of paper will hover just above the opening and won't get pulled down, so you end up flushing twice, or sometimes 3 times. So I thought maybe it might be because, and I don't know if you can see it very well here, but this slab tilts up just slightly. And I thought that that could possibly be causing the problem, but it turns out I was wrong. I think it's just the toilet. So I left the Compton in for a few weeks, and then decided it's time to bring down the 1943 Sentry and install it. I've had requests for it, and it was slated to go into this space anyway. So I did install the Sentry, as you can see, and it's turned out to be perfect for in this space. It's a 12-inch rough bowl. You can see, you actually can see some elbow on this one where you barely could on the others. And I had to just put a little board behind the tank to straighten it up. But this has actually been the best of all the installations of this bowl type in this space, simply because it is 12-inch rough. So the performance has proved to be exceptional. No hint of clogging at all, and it takes everything in one shot, and the rinse is superior. So I'll give you a shot of that right now. Four pieces were glued back onto the 1936 standard Modernus bowl, and any gaps remaining were filled with E6000 cement. Now I have a nice smooth surface. The next thing left to do is to install a new spud. The repair of the 1936 Modernus bowl is complete. The toilet is now ready to be tested, but that won't happen until next year. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.